A toast to Alex, to all the years you've contributed. We appreciate you, and to many more successful years. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Vision Paradox After Hours. This is essentially where me and the social media company of Vision Paradox, we kind of water cooler talk, shoot the shit, talk about whatever. But today is a very special episode.
Sad episode.
Some might even say sad, or maybe glad, because you know.
They're trying to rhyme.
Yeah, I'm trying to rhyme, but I ain't got no time.
Oh no!
All right, this is a good podcast. Hey, everybody.
All right, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Okay. Before I go into what we're talking about today, if it's your first time listening or watching us on Twitch, I know I've been inconsistent with streaming. I'm busy. Get over it. And if it's your first time watching us on YouTube or listening to us, my name is Emeroy. I'm the CEO and a dictator of Vision Paradox. I tell them what to do. They do it. I laugh when they cry. So passing it off to Max.
Oh, hi. I'm a copywriter. Oh, hi, Max, by the way. I'm a copywriter, social media manager, the one true CEO of Vision Paradox. Everything Emeroy just said is a lie. I am the one that makes everybody cry. And I drink their tears to fuel me.
And that ain't no lie. No?
Camilla's like, no. No.
I imagine that's what my son's face will look like once he's older.
Once he hits like 12 or 13, he's probably gonna be like, Dad.
Like that.
Please.
All right, passing it off with the gorgeous hair.
Oh.
Bernie.
What's up? I'm Bernie, and I am the anti-social social media manager. So I do copy and a little of everything in between. Yep.
All right. Next is the sports commentator. Rosie, you're up.
Wow. I was literally wondering who is that.
Looks like a sports comment.
How was the Laker game today, Rosie?
Oh, wow.
Well, Pat, the Lakers
The Lakers are trash right now,
Both
even though it's just preseason.
They did their best, both teams.
Imagine.
They did the thing.
They did the thing. They
Some
played the
people
game.
touched the ball. Some of them didn't.
They passed it around. It was great.
And they touched balls.
That's it.
Long story short, go sports.
Go sports.
Sports
Go
ball.
sports.
That is all. Welcome to my thing, whatever it was. Whatever.
Welcome to ESPN First Take with Rosie.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's Rosie, social media assistant, and passing it off to the one who has a gimbal next to and camera next to his gun.
Shit. Yeah.
You can literally tell people, yeah, I shoot, but which one?
Literally shoot.
Pew pew.
Hi, my name is Camilo. I'm the video editor, and yeah, I'm usually the one with health issues and pains in the back and stuff. Like, I'm old, but I'm the youngest.
Are you the youngest?
I am. No.
You're not younger than Alex.
Alex is
Alex like,
yep.
Wait, Camilla, you're like
Alex
23.
seems-
Camilla, you're like
Yeah.
23, right?
I'm 23.
Oh my God.
I still can't believe Alex is like younger than me.
well, you're about to be the youngest because
Yeah.
Wait, Rosie, you're the same age too, okay? And introducing the baby of the group. Ooh.
he's gonna be the first one to get married out of all of us, though.
I know.
Yeah.
He's trying to speed run
Speed
everything.
run.
This professional speed runner of life.
We better be invited to the wedding.
Yeah, I'm Alex. That is me.
Yep. So in case you're wondering, listeners, why he has no position, it's because I fired him and we brought him onto this so we can torture him. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
This is actually Alex's farewell podcast. Alex has been working with Vision Paradox for 5 years, correct? 5 or 6 years?
Since January 2017.
2007. Oh, wow. Yeah. So
It's 5
long
years.
time. So he's definitely seen, that was definitely around the time when Vision Paradox was actually just first starting in the beginning. So he's definitely seen the company. He's definitely considered an OG. And he's definitely seen a lot of it. But he actually officially resigned last week. We all cried. I laughed. Then we cried. But it's I don't know. For me, it's kind of crazy because we'll get to the story in a bit, and because I got to see you. Me and Max kind of got to see you. Even Bernie got to see you grow up, going from like moving to your own place to now traveling the world to finding love, to getting married, to having kids, to living in a retirement home now.
Oh yeah, after like your divorce.
See him grow and retire.
So,
Grow and grow.
but anyways, yeah, this is
That's
Alex's.
why he's leaving. He's retired now. He's done.
This is Alex's.
Retirement
Oh my
party.
God.
This is Alex is sending off, but he's actually off to other bigger and better crypto things. So let's start off with why. Oh, excuse me.
Wow. We've been drinking, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, this is Vision Paradox After Hours. So those of you guys listening on Spotify who expect the quick Q&A stuff, just go to the next episode.
That's later.
Yeah, also
why
we are sad because Alex is leaving, so we
Yeah.
have to chuck down
We have
that
to
sadness.
we're trying to cope. Yeah. So why are you leaving, Alex? Why?
Because
Why?
Vision Paradox
Why?
is the worst company, and joining was
God damn it! This is
mistake of my life.
Vision Paradox gets exposed.
Oh my god, we're about to get canceled.
I know. This is live too.
I know.
It's gonna be. They're gonna clip
Yeah.
that.
It's gonna be clipped. Oh,
They're
no.
gonna put it on Glassdoor and everything.
Oh shit, though.
I guess I am Bitcoin now.
Bitcoin.
He is
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
He is Bitcoin.
Yes, Bitcoin.
Yeah, I found new passion, I guess, and like trying to make it a career, and that's where my full attention goes right now.
Yeah.
So I chose to pursue that, and that's why I kind of lost the spark for like video editing, and that's basically what is happening.
Yeah. Like we had like a very long conversation last week about this. We were doing our best to try to see how you can still stay on and still do that. And it was just tough because either way, like if we do less, there's like, it just didn't work out where it would be the ideal win-win scenario for either one of us. And then I think we got to a point of like what really mattered to you, what made you happy with what you were doing. Because you shared with me your story, like in the beginning, you were super passionate about video editing. It's all you could think about. But you got to a point where you dreaded opening Premiere. It just wasn't fun anymore. And I think it goes to where a lot of people go, or like they what they're passionate about is no longer enjoyable, but they keep doing it because they know they're good at it and it helps pay the bills. But even though we are like at your job, you stay at it because you're good at it, but it's no longer at the level you can do before. And that's the conversation the honest conversation we're having. And like I said, get to the point, like we got to the point of, what do you really want to do? Where is your heart really? Because I can keep you on, but will you feel good about it? If what's the point of doing it if you're no longer enjoying it? And then I think that was one thing that we definitely talked about. I'm trying to remember my question. How long were you thinking about? Were you thinking about this for a while? Like before you like decided to, we agreed to let you focus on what you wanted to do now. Was it something you were thinking about for months? Should I just go all in on the cryptocurrency thing?
I think it was like since August. I first got this thought that I actually have an opportunity now to build on this new path.
And when we were having that conversation, did you expect it to go that way?
Since I know you for a long time, I really expected you to understand and to like ask about like passion and stuff. And I think it went like exactly how I imagined it.
So you manipulated the conversation, you son of a bitch.
God.
I knew it. I felt it. Something was gonna come out.
Black Widow dude. He
But
was like, thank you for your
Shouldn't
cooperation.
have asked.
if I can ask, isn't like this what we talked about like a couple of podcasts before? Is it worth it to burn through a passion or to have like 10 hobbies?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I think that was one of the questions like a couple of podcasts ago, and that was like really interesting. Like, would you rather be really good and overexploit one thing, or be like decent and enjoy a variety of activities?
Oh yeah, I think a good majority of us answered that 10 hobbies to have options, right?
Yeah. A bunch of, and Alex was,
And
I
I
think Alex
answered
was the
on
one.
only one passion.
Only one.
Alex was the one that was like, one passion only. Fuck
But
all of you.
Here's the interesting thing though. Like we could be like, ha bitch, but it can also be like he went as so far to see the end of the journey of that passion. Or maybe
True.
maybe a brief pause. Like Michael Jordan, for those of you who don't know basketball, he great basketball
Not
player.
Michael B.
but he left the NBA for a bit because he no longer found it interesting, but eventually came back. Sometimes taking time away from it, your passion, helps reignite it. And who knows?
It definitely was one of the factors that I felt that I know everything about editing, like different like containers, codecs, bitrate, like every setting, every Premiere error. And in the beginning, when I was like still learning it, I was excited to watch like tutorial videos and stuff. And like now, if I haven't watched like tutorial videos for editing for a long time, and like if I watch something, there will be probably something that I already know, and that definitely makes it less exciting because there's like less things to learn.
You sound like an OP anime boss that's looking for a challenge. Finally, a worthy opponent. And it happens.
Think about it. Like, it makes a lot of sense since he like completed his learning curve of video editing. He went directly to crypto. And crypto is very volatile and very dynamic, and it's always changing. So it's like the learning curve always increases, and that's super interesting for Alex's brain, I think.
Yeah. He left the video editing world to now take over another world.
Bigger and better.
Are you Thanos?
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh.
What happened? He snapped himself
out.
Okay, one thing I want to hop on is like how you starting with VP. You were there in the beginning. I want you to share how the beginning with VP and how you lied too.
Oh my god.
I think I can start with like how my video editing passion started actually.
Okay.
And I think I was, speaking of age, it was when I was about like 15 or 14 even. And like way back in the day, I was watching like a lot of Warcraft machinimas. It's like kind of animated videos with like Warcraft characters in it. And it was my favorite stuff back in the day. And one day decided to try to create one myself, and I first downloaded
Sony Vegas.
yeah, and my PC was like total shit back then, and it had like 2 gigs of RAM, 32 bits processor, and I recorded like some footage in game, and when I put it in Vegas, I couldn't even preview it. It was like so I couldn't edit it. And next year in school, we put this idea on pause, and it's kind of like unique school, and our like, who's the main boss in school in English? I don't know the word.
You
Like
say
the
who's?
principal?
You say who's the main boss at school?
Like the principal,
Yeah.
the
Beat
headmaster,
their ass or something? Hey, principal, I'm going to be video
He's
editor.
like a
Yeah, the director, or I don't know.
Yeah, like the principal. Yeah.
director, headmaster, whatever the fuck.
Head.
Yeah, and he was trying to make school like more like innovative, and when I went to 7th grade, we needed to buy like an iPad to use it at school, and on iPad there was a program called iMovie. And
Yes.
Oh yeah.
My favorite.
and I started creating like mini like trailers, like 1 minute clips with music and
Oh my
cuts with like default iMovie templates,
Oh my gosh.
and that was so fun. And I really liked it, and I started like editing like some school videos, like some funny stuff that I shared with classmates, and I really enjoyed that. And by the way, I still have those videos.
That's good, dude. I wish I still had like my old like videos, but they were in VHS. tape.
VHS.
Yeah, so it was my mom threw them out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's old school VHS.
Fuck you.
That sounds pretty much like your.
Alex, like, imagine.
It was like,
VHS.
yeah, that's old
What's
school.
that like?
Yeah.
But
And at some point, I think in the middle of that year, I started thinking like, what if I do I was like learning more and more about learning like different like stuff on like how to edit and like video courses, and I still didn't even have a computer that can run Premiere, because Premiere required like 64-bit processors.
yeah,
I think, and I had 32. So I was like learning like all these courses before I could even like practice them.
yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah, and eventually I got like powerful at that time computer, and I dived full in the After Effects and Premiere and stuff. And initially I planned to be not video editing, but creating like motion graphics.
Oh, so you wanted to do motion graphics before?
Yeah, and I took like video course and by the end of it created this like motion graphics video, which I later then put into my portfolio and showed to Emeroy.
This is terrible. You're hired.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're right. That's one of the reasons I hired you, because I was looking for someone who
Yeah.
had motion graphics experience. I hardly ever used it.
Yeah. I'm like, what was
The
last time we
contract
had
still
Alan do
says
something?
I need video editor with some motion graphics experience, something like that. Yeah, and then that was all happening, and like at ninth grade, I left the school because I already saw the like career path, and that
Wait, so you left high school? This is a ninth grade high school, right? Obviously, right over there.
yes, and
You dropped out of school?
Dropped out.
yeah, because I no longer saw.
Just kidding, I'm just kidding.
That it could give me, in terms of bringing me closer to the video editing as a profession dream, and I went then to, I guess it can be called college, but I'm not sure if it's a correct term in English. So basically went to that, and on a specialization that was kind of related to videos. And it was total useless garbage at the first year, and we were basically continuing learning school subjects and like nothing like video related. And I talked to like students who were in it, who were like third grade or more, and they all told like it's like how do I say it? It's more like basically there's like nothing useful I can learn there. But with me, I like on that that's a hard word. On that specialization, on that class, I met two more people, two classmates who were also into like videos and editing, and we started creating videos together, shooting video about like when we like with the whole class went to some tower thingy, and like basically like a news report or like
so
my question is, do you have any of those videos close to you?
We're gonna use that for the Vision Paradox reel.
Yeah, it's gonna be on a reel. It's gonna be the grand finale too.
Actually, share links.
So, in regards to now, you're in college. Like, what you're like 14 around, right? So, and you went to the specialty school. When did you go on to start applying for jobs?
Yes, that's what I was about to tell.
So,
and like initially, I didn't even want to go to college because I told my parents that like, why do I need this? I can continue just learning online, but they insisted, so I had to go there, and I doubled down on the like online learning. So while I was at lecture, I had headphones and watched.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, and so we created like this event highlight video, basically like trailer with the music of the event, and I also put this video in the portfolio. And since I really hated that college thing, when we got like winter weekends, like a free week of time or 2
winter
weeks.
break. Mhm.
Yeah, I registered on all the like freelance websites, the 10 accounts there, and uploaded like my portfolio. And at first I was participating in contests. There's like, I think first website was like freelancer.com, and there's like a system with contests.
Yeah, they do the contest thing
where someone just posts like what they need to be done, and a lot of freelancers produce results and compete for the prize.
Yep.
And I actually won in.
Oh shit! Okay.
In one of the contests.
Yeah, I remember when I was freelancing, I fucking hated those competitions because it was like you're working and then you're hoping to God like that someone that they pick you. Yeah.
Yeah, not just that.
Throw your ass in there, and then
Like-
only to find out. Yeah, it hasn't.
Yeah, and competing with like worldwide prices is super hard because nobody knows you, and you have to make sure they know what our value is because it's worth it, but they don't know it yet.
And while participating in these contests, I also treated it like an opportunity to test myself and to add even like more pieces to portfolio. So I added, I think, drone video with like house ad. It's like music montage with like house selling ads.
Yeah.
Shot on drone, and I added like motion graphics there. I think it's even by today's standards, it's like not a bad video.
Yeah.
not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, and then I created an account on Upwork, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was typing in search like YouTube and stuff because I wanted to edit like for some YouTube channel. Yeah, and eventually I found Emeroy.
Oh my god.
Emeroy B.
Yeah,
That's what I missed out on.
I did the test video, and I think he liked it. I also created thumbnail for it.
I guess he did.
I guess I liked it.
Yeah, and then there was like mini interview, and he was asking like my age, and I said 19, I think.
How old were you?
I was 16.
Oh
so
my
bad.
god. Yeah, we were like celebrating. We were celebrating his 21st birthday for a long time.
Yeah.
I know. Ever since they started with me, it was his 21st.
Yeah. And it
And
wasn't
the
until
following year, we're like, Alex, how old are you? 21.
and like I started thinking, I was like, wait, did they say that last year? Whatever.
We'd say he's 21.
But then it wasn't until when he was actually 19, he revealed, hey, I'm just letting you know I've been saying that like I'm actually this age.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would probably be no, because like there might be like some rules about like working with
You think?
people
Yeah, that was a fucking
under 18.
So yeah. So thankfully,
Don't cancel us. We didn't know.
yeah, I did. I swear to God, I didn't know. but what do you call it? That's why I say Max and I, because Max came on board not too long after. We saw, in a sense, are still young, but from 16 to 21, where you are now, that's a huge amount of growth.
Yeah.
In terms of like being a teenager to, in a sense, a young man. I sound like a dad. But we like a lot's happened because I remember you were always your room where you just lie down and edit because you had a freaking screen right above your head.
And then you had your table, you're just like,
yeah. And then you
the screen, it was already like when I was 19, I think.
Yeah. And then you moving out to your own place. And then it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like how, in a sense, like where you are in your journey.
We first started having these team meetings, like these like almost like weekly team. It wasn't like as regular back then, like you tried to, but people's schedules were weird. But
yeah, we used to do.
It went from just Alex not on camera, no microphone, and we're just talking, and Alex is just responding with a word in the chat.
Yeah.
And now we're just like, holy shit, this kid. We're like trying to guess where Alex is. Every time, Alex, where are you at today?
Yeah. Oh, dang! You bring that up. You like VP meetings were used to be once a month because I actually had a bigger group here, like in LA. We would meet once a month, and the team meetings were actually once a month. The only reason I started doing weekly meetings is because I'm a control freak. I'm kidding. Because
I was really scared of my English speaking skills.
Oh, I got you.
And my face, I guess.
I think that was a cool moment, actually. Like, what about since we're on it? Okay, well, favorite Alex moment, if you guys have one. So since my ex started off, mine is firing. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I think mine is when you told us that you found love.
Yes.
Like because that's one of the things. Like
Diego says his favorite moment when he was
so
imposter.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say that. Why is he saying that?
I just stole it from you.
Like when
yell at him, Rosie.
Because I was like, you share that, you share it, Rosie, because we can't. They're not going to see in the podcast. But like, yeah, when I appreciate how open everyone is in the meetings. So when people share that kind of stuff, like I think which is much more like gets more personal. Like, you sappy motherfucker. I'm just kidding. But it's like it just made me grateful that like you were.
We're part of it.
Yeah, like we got to be a part of that moment for you. Mm-hmm. So that's my favorite one. Was like, whoa, it's freaking cool, man.
This is why I demand to be invited to the wedding.
Yes, we should be at the wedding.
Also because your stuff, I'm gonna be a godparent. Advice about relationships and being about your first date. I won't forget it.
Oh my god.
Oh
yes.
Wait, what? I don't remember this. What?
No, we were giving advice on his first date and like the aftermath of the first date.
Yeah.
I remember.
And he should avoid because we are not very good at giving advice.
Watch my hands.
Yeah. You're right. I remember now. All right. Anyone else favorite Alex moment?
Me. Pick me.
Okay.
Because that was my number one when Alex found love, and my number two is somehow on the other side of the picture when he found like a dead dolphin. And
my god!
Alex found a dead dolphin.
I wanted to forget about that.
We were always excited about where he was because I was locked up in Manila. Everybody was in a lockdown, and Alex was traveling. Everybody was like, but then he started walking at the beach. We were like, yay, beach. And then he said, there's a dead dolphin. Everybody was like, what? There's a dead dolphin. And Alex literally.
We were like, it's like, oh, look at the beach. And he goes, oh yeah, look, there's a dead dolphin. I'm like,
nobody was speaking and nobody was even breathing. Dolphin. Alex just literally went past through it and walked and talked to us as if nothing happened. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, you want to see a dead body?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. That's a Hold on. Rosie, I know you have to go soon. So
yeah.
Oh, mine is definitely all the times we played Among Us. There's one moment that I'll never forget. I'll never forget this. It was just, I think it was like 3 or 4 of us left. It was Alex, Emeroy, me, and somebody else, I think. I could have sworn Alex wasn't the imposter because Emeroy had been the imposter so many times.
Oh man, yeah,
I remember that night. Oh my
god.
Alex
remember
was
watching
with
that.
me. He was with me, like hanging out. I was like, okay, he can't possibly be the imposter. We throw out Emeroy, and then all of a sudden, victory. How do you? And there he is. When we come back on our cameras, he's just there smiling, like, yeah, got you.
Oh god, yeah. Those are. Oh man, it's
Oh
been
my
a while
God.
since you played that. Oh god.
And I remember that one other game night where my cousin Yvette subbed in for me because I had a migraine, and I think it was her first time playing. And she was like so lost because like she was like telling me what's going on. She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But Alex was the one carrying the whole time. And, like every single time somebody died, it was Alex killed them, and like that didn't do anything. Alex is like, I got you.
They're making all the killings.
Dude, I remember one round that lasted. Like, it was a good amount of us. Like maybe there's 10.
That was so
and
fast.
it went really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex.
I remember that.
And they're like,
other, not Alex.
Speed rush guy doing
He's a
speed rush in
speedrunner.
the
What are you
game,
gonna do?
Yeah.
And he does that
Yeah.
exact
Speedrun
smile that he's doing right
Speed
now.
rushing, even gaming.
90%.
the thing that made it hard with Alex is because he is stoic.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I have a live face, it's
I
like
can tell. Everybody needs to believe me.
Everybody guys are like,
well,
but Alex is Alex.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I also got a Alex moment.
I have one that's like a very simple but wholesome moment when Alex told me why the fuck his profile picture is a table. I don't know, like, I love that moment. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It was just there.
It was just there.
It was just there. He's like, Alex, my table. It was there. Why not?
It's been there the longest time. That's a funny thing about it.
What about you, Alex? What do you have a favorite VP moment or a favorite VP project?
Alex.
He hates everything.
Yeah, leave it to you bitches.
Fuck all these people.
We're the reason that he lost his passion.
Oh, shit.
There were so many moments that it's hard to pick. That's why I'm thinking. I really like the Emeroy TV vlog, which I made during the summer of 2017. It was like one of the first projects.
Oh god damn it, my nightbot.
And it was like just such a simple time in life. I think it was like summer break and 3 months of like just doing nothing and editing this vlog, and the vlog is like in LA, in like dance studio, in like music studio also with Derek and stuff, and it all was like very exciting for my young mind. Like seeing this like American musical studio, it really felt like, God damn, I'm like editing Hollywood vlog.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
yeah.
I know that was honestly one of my favorite edits you've ever done. Because it's the one where I was literally getting
the
ready
starting
for
sequence there. I rewatched it so many times during editing and even after it was rendered, and
Yeah,
It was so exciting.
because for that specific vlog, I was in the middle of getting ready for a show, and during my break, just for the people listening and watching, in the middle of my break of that show, I went to go meet with a client at his music studio to film content, and then right after that, I went back to get ready for the show, and then performed later that night. So it was like and everything happened to be in Hollywood, where just there's a lot of mystique about Hollywood. So
Disgusting.
it's just though in real life it smells.
Stinks.
Any least favorite moments? I know one. You and you, me, and Max experienced this together.
What did we do? Oh my God. Is it the one that never wanted to walk?
The one that never wanted.
Oh my God. We can't say their names. So.
Yeah. Okay. Just okay.
What is right, Alex?
Yeah, no.
Actually, yeah, that is my least favorite moment. God.
Ability.
Just to give context, I don't know if that's going to be the same as Alex's least favorite moment. This is for one of our former clients, like way back then.
Way back, yeah.
When we were like literally just starting. I had a meeting with said person. They did not like how far the restaurant was from their car, and they said in an email, it was
literally a block,
saying that I have a no walking policy. Make sure when we meet again that the car is right next to the
meeting place.
Place. They did not want to walk literally like a block or maybe down the street from their car to the venue.
Bro.
Yeah.
God forbid their legs stop walking for 2 seconds.
That's a red flag, a client red flag.
Yeah, well,
we're gonna add that to the client red flags list.
Has a no walking.
Yeah.
Refuses to walk.
Oh my. No, but not limp.
Refuses to use legs to full extent.
Yeah, that sounds
especially for their profession. That's ironic.
It uses to maximize leg efficiency.
You have a least favorite moment, Alex, or did we already take that from you?
Yeah, I'm trying to analyze, and probably yes, probably that was
wow.
A one.
Yeah, that's a winner right there.
Because I mean, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you remember
the notes mostly. Well, okay, for Alex, mostly it was the notes. For me and Emeroy, it's both the notes and just the other shit that came with the notes.
That came with
and the notes. Yeah, the attitude. Yeah, definitely one of the worst moments.
Because here they would say, "Here's the notes. Do this and this."
And then
Alex does it,
and then we give them what we wanted.
And then the thing with Alex is, he's very like, give him direction, he'll do it. We did it. We deliver it. She gets mad that we did some of the things we asked, and she wants to change it again. I'm like, whoa.
It's basically someone that actually doesn't know what they're talking about, but wants to act like they know what they're talking about. Yes. And all these notes are just mostly what if we did this, not because here's the thing, if they had phrased what if we did this, what would it look like?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it's stupid that like I want you to do this, and then we give it to you. No, I hate it, but we do that.
Yeah, that's what honestly, even though it was kind of a nightmare to deal with that said person, I loved the motion graphics that you put for it though. I'm remembering that video. The motion graphics you did for that were fire.
And as much as a nightmare that was, like, they were one of the clients that were the reasons for some of our like policies in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
like some of our updates to our contracts and stuff.
Something that happened last year, like over December.
Oh, you're talking about me? The thing we went through, Camilo?
With a calendar.
Oh, no.
Oh, was that the one where you didn't get anything until like last second from them?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, that.
Okay. We were working on a calendar, and then Camilo delivered everything on time, but then they decided to add everything else. And then then the thing is, I have no problem with that, but they had time.
Yeah.
And then they it's like literally like a few days before the deadline, the actual print deadline that they need to send it out. They're sending more notes when they had like the rest of the time to send it. And not only that, the cover for this calendar wasn't even discussed until literally the night before. And then this is where Camilo and I butted heads so much, and I was like, "Oh my god!" What was your experience of that, Camilo? Just to take a quick detour.
It was actually like pretty frightening because I was starting to take my freelancer job seriously and assigning it like weekly hours and stuff and being always on time and trying to be as responsible as I can while I'm on university. So it was like a really like frightening and shitty experience when I do what I'm told I have to do and it doesn't work because I have no more time, no more resources, no more anything. If you ask me for something and I deliver said thing, you have to take it because that's what you asked for. And I did that 4 times and it was like really hard and really stressing to try and deliver what they needed or what they wanted when not even then them knew what they wanted. Like,
no, they didn't.
They were like wondering what if like 3 days before printing we changed the whole aesthetic of the calendar.
That's right, they did.
Literally 3 days before printing.
They did. Because didn't you do the research for the aesthetic too? You did the research for the aesthetic. They changed everything.
I had like already all the backgrounds photoshopped, all the models photoshopped, everything. Mm-hmm. And they decided, oh yeah, no, we won't do like a theme for each month. We will do like a product for each month or something like that. And it was like,
and it became so bland and boring.
Yeah.
Wait, they didn't think of this before the shoot? Wasn't there a photo shoot for the calendar?
There was a photo shoot. The thing is, like, they said, like, oh, let's do a theme for every month. Camilo did that. It was like, cool. And the aesthetic was dope. Yeah. But then when it came to print, it was like, yeah. And it went into someone, and then someone, I think they brought in someone else new in-house that completely like revamped everything. Like, just, I liked what we're doing because.
Yeah, I remember.
It was original. Like, it had soul.
Everything's gone.
Yeah, and then it became just so funny. Like,
your usual me and I'm sexy and I'm gonna post this product.
Yeah, I mean we get it. It's what sells. It's
boobs and product, butt and product. This works. Look at my butt.
Yeah,
that's when Emeroy and I became best friends because we had a common
shared
enemy.
Trauma.
Yeah, dude, that's one of those things. I feel like you don't know a person until you've seen their worst, and you definitely saw my worst. I think all of you have at one point.
I think we've all had our share of shared trauma when it comes to like client work. Yeah, because being in the trenches with you guys, I think that's one of the things I pride myself is like it's not just you dealing with stupid shit from a client. It's like, we're in it together. Fuck this. And then one thing that I'm trying to get better at is like trying to set you guys up in a way that it's not. I think after Camilo, like if the deadline is overnight, we all have separate time zones, so. Camilo might be asleep by the time we need it. So we're kind of fucked. So that's why I implemented upload all your project files in case I need to fix it. Oh, you writing, Max? Okay,
yeah, cool. I was supposed to say the same thing. What's the topic today?
Yeah.
Best moment.
Yeah. Working with me.
On that summer, it also was the project that led to a lot of things, and basically I showed this video to my mom and and also showed that I making money on freelance and I don't need this goddamn college. And
he used you as proof of concept.
Proof of concept. Rosie, if you're listening to this in the future, all my friends still in college, get wrecked.
Drop out.
Bye.
Camilo, you know
You know what to do.
I'm like
Few more months.
2 months away of
Few more months.
so
I bet if you're
there's
watching
no
this in the
turning
future,
around now.
but yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, and in September I left college.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like a lot of our parents, especially like Asian parents, a lot of parents in general, non-American parents. Thank you, Max.
Yes.
Like they would be like, that's the route to go because it's the most secure. You'll get the degree. You'll get the job.
You'll
Though
get the money. You get the
to
life.
give colleges credit, you're statistically more
Yes.
likely to get better pay. With like that, it makes sense to go to college if you're going to be a lawyer or a doctor or whatnot. But with knowledge being such a commodity and anyone can learn anything, Alex being a great case study here, YouTube. I don't know if you used Udemy or something like that. Everything, like he learned it. He started getting paid and made a profession out of it. Without
And he had proof of concept. He showed his mom, like, look, I'm editing this student's. Look how good this is. And look
Yeah,
at the
that's
money I got.
real. Just like college prepares you to like the general of like a job or
Yeah.
a career, but whenever you want to specialize in something, you have to take courses or
Do it
take
on your own anyway.
do a PhD or something else elsewhere. And so if you are only interested in one small part of the activity, you should just go for it because
Just take a short course.
nowadays the jobs that are open are super like specialized. So with like a little bit of a lot of things, you are not gonna be hired. If a lot of just a handful of stuff, you're probably gonna get hired quicker.
Yeah.
Because you're
Yeah.
specialized.
Yeah. The only to college's credit, I also
good for networking.
it's great for networking because that's how I got a lot of my jobs when I was working in animation. Hey, you did this. Like I remember you doing this well in school at this part of class. Come do that, and that's how I got a lot of my stuff. But yeah, that's cool that you got to show your mom like, hey, motherfucker, I'm making money. Imagine that not like we ever talked to our parents like that because
It was a really scary moment
I can't.
for me too.
I'm Filipino.
Live in
Not allowed to do
college.
that.
what does she say?
I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
And also, one of the best moments was like favorite projects was the golf videos. Yeah, and I like now thinking about it, I feel like it had a bit of the same like magical feeling like the first project. Like it also had this like world of golf and interviews and rich apartments of like golf stars. One of my favorite projects to edit.
Yeah. Okay. So you've been in VP in the beginning. How has it changed in your eyes over the years? It's gone down, huh? I fucking knew it. God, fucking damn it.
No. It went like
He
way
knows we
more,
suck. He needs to go.
way more organized. Way more like professional. I think. Way more. I don't know how to say it.
Structured?
Yeah, I guess that's the word. It feels like a living, breathing organism right now. It's not just like Emeroy, someone else, and someone else. It's not just a couple of people. It already has a life of its own. Like Vision Paradox has some like breathing, living organism. I don't know how to say it.
No.
But throughout the years, it's like help of these like weekly meetings. Also, it always felt like a family, basically. Like everyone here is like very close to each other and very open, and it was at the beginning and it's still present, and it's never gone. And that's, I feel like a great success.
Dang. Yeah, I appreciate that. You fucking, but yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I pride myself more. We might, obviously clients come and go and people come and go, but I will always aim to prioritize the culture of the group, because I have a belief of like, if we can get along, even at minimum, respect each other, I think we'll produce great work. If to add to that, like if we have a stronger relationship with each other, it helps with things like brainstorming or being creative, because then there's an additional layer of like understanding with each other. And then I don't know, because we all live in different parts of the world. And for me, I think that was the biggest challenge, was like, how do I create a company culture without the office? And I think that's what a lot of people at the time of recording this are struggling to do. A lot of regular jobs here in America are trying to get everyone back into the office because they think that's what helps with company culture. But you guys, in a sense, show that we don't necessarily have to be in an office to, we don't necessarily have to be in an office to build a culture, but we just have to be supportive of one another and be willing to listen, because shit, like we shared a lot of milestones. We went from, I don't know, Camilo being clean shaven to Camilo being no, you shared your story about your girlfriend, now previously ex, now girlfriend, sorry. And then so it's just the stories you share. And then Bernie living with her dad to following her passion in wanting to learn how to fly. And that's one of the things that I love, is like to get to be a part of that. And then, and you guys sharing it. We're not like here, like, hey, here's what I'm doing. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
So, and then.
Yeah. And I think that helps a lot to offer your strongest part instead of just what you need for the business. Because maybe like I could just, I don't know, edit the bare minimum, or Alex, or whomever is working here. But whenever you are given that little extra confidence, that little extra like teamwork ethic, it's super cool to feel like your point of view matters. You can support the projects, you can give your point of view, you can add something else, something that maybe no one saw or no one saw that way, or like it's super obvious for you but not for the rest, or learn stuff. That's super important, because whenever you're in a group that you can't get anything valuable from, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a group and you are stuck knowing whatever then why the fuck are you in a group? Like you could be doing that same thing by yourself.
Yeah.
But I think like the company culture we've created, I'm attributing a little bit of that credit to myself too, because I started like participating in the calls and stuff, and it's super cool to feel you add value to the business, to the editing, to the culture we make. That's super cool.
Yeah,
I think, and for me, it is simple. No, what makes it work is that I think what was lost in each and every, or most corporate setup, is they forgot that people are human. Everybody's looking straight into the goals. This is what we need to finish. Like you do this one, do the video, do the copy, blah blah blah, without even thinking that those are real people, without establishing the connection. So what happens is people tend to do things. Let's say I'm gonna do my shit, Camille's gonna do his shit, and you won't mind what's gonna happen when it gets passed on to me or when I pass it on to Max. Because what happens is you are just doing it barely to crawl up. Everybody's just there to crawl up, not to work as a team. And I think what have worked for VP is that VP like employs human. VP didn't like employ, or VP didn't have like CEO, social media managers, video editors, graphic designers. VP is like a collection of humans that does things to make it work. for clients, right? Because sometimes it gets so centered into meeting goals that they tend to forget like the aspect why we're really here. At the end of the day, we're all it's the connection. And you could lose all the clients, could lose all the money, but your connection with people stay there. And I think that's worth more than anything else.
Yeah, I really appreciate you sharing that. Both of you sharing that, because ultimately the culture is not just like, I'm not gonna cry, because I learned that the whole company culture starts from the top. So if I am super like, just get to the point of it, then that's what everyone's gonna get, and then people feel like they don't matter, that they're just there to do the work. And I don't know, I think I learned this from Phil Jackson. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Phil Jackson is the coach for Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers.
One of the greatest
coaches ever. So I learned from his philosophy of like people, like getting them to honestly trying to get to know them as the individuals, see where their strengths are, and then see how we can use that, how they contribute to the team. And then to go back to the point of like how it starts from the top. If I'm goofy and vulgar, because that's just me, and honest, like the way I am, it creates a space where people can be open and goofy themselves. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know how everyone was their first meeting, and if you all were first nervous, but it was like, I'm hoping that when the minute I start calling you guys motherfuckers and all that shit and started goofing off, I hope
It really works.
Oh my God.
So lesson of this part of the podcast, call your employees motherfuckers. Just don't tell HR. But yeah, it's
if I ever create like someday my own company, I'll try to make it like VP. I think.
Call them all motherfuckers.
Yeah. And
Good morning, motherfucker.
build the same like goofy, fun atmosphere.
Yeah, because I think it's the communication is like, all right, cool, we have good time. Like in the beginning, we kind of do the check-in, and then we do the things we're grateful for, and then we get to the business. We like the gratitude stuff. Let's be human first. Let's talk about what made us feel good, even if it's small, as in, I don't know, growing a mustache, and
Oh my God.
or even, I don't know, waking up, like that feels good to share that something good happened. Because too many times like when we talk to our friends or when people check in, most people are just saying they just go off into venting mode. Oh, this thing happened, and we get too caught up in that. And then I want to flip it. We're like, oh, let's feel good about something, anything, because so much shit happens.
Yeah, and not just that, but the fact that you can share the shit that happened, it helps a lot, because it makes you feel like your life outside work also matters. Like Vision Paradox knows you have a life outside of Vision Paradox, and that helps a lot to focus whenever you're working. It's okay, now I get my 5 minutes to spill the tea and complain and talk shit about whatever. But then whenever I have my resources, whenever I know what the fuck I'm grateful for or what did I learn last week, I have to get to work, because I already had my time. So yeah, I think that's super useful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are. I'm just remembering the shit that's happened outside of just the things we're grateful for, just things we're letting out. I think I remember Bernie talking about people that I don't think you were going to talk to them anymore or something like that. And yeah, we've all, goddamn.
Yeah.
We might become
right?
friends at this point. Yeah.
We just need to fly. Yeah. Like one of my favorite things that I've heard Bernie say is like how different it is from corporate, and and I hope it's still the same, how you started enjoying marketing again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're about to
more like favorite moments. Definitely the time when I started editing while traveling. One of the favorite moments.
That was a
Like
trip.
That was so
I really enjoyed like editing in airports, in
KFC.
like
Trying to fight for the
story.
fight for an outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story you shared, the one I edited this one recently was you were at I think Burger King, and there's the one outlet, and there's a girl watching TikToks for an hour, charging her phone, and you had to wait until you can edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
My God.
At the beach of the sea, and it was great.
Next to a
I
dead
loved
dolphin.
Yeah.
And he said beach, it was like that dolphin.
Flashbacks.
So we're gonna start closing the podcast out here. So do you have any last message you want to share to us
And your fans.
Yes.
Speaking from the top down because he's super tall.
Yeah.
Hello.
Dude, the amount of tall jokes you did in the last podcast.
I'm still like there in like Instagram and stuff.
Follow him on
So,
Instagram.
Yeah, that's the message to my fans.
Check out his abstract art.
On Instagram.
Okay. All right. What about the rest of you guys? What's your one last? Oh, he's not going anywhere. We're also going to
He's
be
not going
friends,
anywhere.
obviously. He's going to be
Yeah,
doing
of course I'm
game
not
night.
going anywhere. It's all fake. I'll just
Yeah,
he's- it's all fake news.
We'll send you the video. We'll send you the editing stuff tomorrow.
yeah, I'll just start like working anonymously, and all this publicly firing is just for
For show content.
for cover.
It's a stunt. Okay, so just so really like reel it back into as we close out. Okay, so this is essentially is going to be the last thing you get to do with us in terms of like VP side. In the future, you'll just be the special guest. Last time as co-workers, but everyone here, what's the last thing you want to say to Alex in terms of whatever, maybe acknowledging him and whatnot?
Yeah, I have a thing to say. Two things actually. First one, whenever you're 30 and writing your memories, remember us. We were friends, like close to the floor friends, but friends. And also I get why Alex is like speed running through life, but I'd like to remember him to not to forget to enjoy the ride, because whenever you are too focused on the goal, you may lose the picture right beside you. So I don't know. I think he's very capable of accomplishing whatever he wants. I just think he has to enjoy it, because if he doesn't, then what's the purpose?
Thank you. I'll try to remember this.
Max,
Bernie Max. I think we're all good. We're all just gonna say this. We're all gonna say this at some point. But like, we're really extremely proud of like how you've gone, how much you've grown within these like several years, and you've seen this company like literally before its conception, technically, before this was even a company to begin with. It was just you and Em. Yeah, it was you two this whole time. Like you two like literally were the nexus of this, and it's like really interesting to have seen you grow. Like I've always known when I came on, I've always known that like you were a good editor, like you're a great editor, like according to Emeroy, and I've like seen it. But and just the amount of growth has just shot up, and now you're just like doing all these things. Like you've had some sort of professional growth, creative growth, and then your personal growth. It was like really nice seeing that, and be really like I really appreciate that you're like super open about it. You're just like you technically don't know us. You technically don't know us. You've never met any of us, like for real. Never like not like that, like in person. But you're just like, yeah. So this is my life. I'm like, whoa. But yeah, we're really proud. And like, we know that you're more capable of a lot of great things. You've already seen it. We know you can do it. And if anything, there's always a spot for you on VP.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. Like, hey, we're a last resort now.
When you're desperate, I'm kidding.
Two things. Number one, don't forget about us when you're extremely
Famous.
Bitcoin rich. Yeah, don't forget we're friends. Don't forget us. All right, but on a serious, I wanted to say I'm really so happy. Like I've met you because it was like you're like so like a little brother that you see growing because your brother or your sibling will not open up the way you do to us, and it feels like it feels good just giving advices, just listening to what's up and what's happening and everything. And years from now, things would go on fast, especially you're speed running everything. But I guess my last message is this: your relationship with VP would end now, but your relationship with us as friends, it stays. And yeah, that's something I wanted to take with or without VP. Yeah, I guess it's my last message.
Yeah. And with that, Alex, you're officially fired. I'm just kidding.
Hey, one last thing. We have to make a toast.
Oh yeah. Actually, let me get my piece. And what do you call it? Alex, it's been one. I want to acknowledge you for all the work that you've put in. I also want to acknowledge you for the honesty that you were able to give, that you gave to me. I know it's tough to be honest with yourself, to let go of what was once passionate, huge passion of yours to change something else into something else. I also appreciate you being a part of the ride for this long and contributing the way you did. And it's been honestly a really big honor to see you, like in a sense with what Bernie said, grow up like an older brother. Like I know we don't necessarily know each other in the sense of IRL, and we only see each other like once a week. So we in a sense we see the best part of ourselves, but even with that, like it's great to be a part of that, because the weekly meetings we did, like we are in a sense giving each other our exchanging time. We are giving each other our time, and I appreciate you sharing that time with us. And we appreciate you sharing your talent with us in not just producing stuff for VP, but producing really amazing work for clients that obviously gave them results, and that makes them happy. But I'm glad that you're able to contribute, and I hope that you're able to leverage that talent that you have of yours to the way that you want. And wherever you go with your next path, in the path you're currently on, I hope the passion for it continues to grow, and the more results come from it, and you get to share those wins with us, even though we're not in the same quote unquote office or working space. But I hope we get to hear those wins from you as well. Yeah, that's it for me. And I'm honestly like glad that we got to see you become the person you are. Like one of the things that we all pushed, that we wanted you to be, especially when you were debating about leaving your home in Kaliningrad, is like, Alex, go experience the world. Mm-hmm. You're a young man. You need to fucking experience it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you are. And it led you down a path that's probably different from what you imagined.
Yeah. And
I'm glad that we all got to be a part of it. And Camilo is no longer calling himself the second editor.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. I mean, like, bye.
So with that, I'm refilling. Okay. Toast to Alex.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. I found it.
You got it? Okay. Are you just okay? You're gonna take a swig.
I can't.
Okay. It's okay. A toast to Alex. To all the years you've contributed. We appreciate you. And to, I don't know, many more successful years. And we must beating you in Among Us. Okay.
Happy wedding.
That's what I'm doing.
Wait.
Oh, for Alex.
Cheers.
We got to meet his height.
Oh, yeah, because he's so tall. I guess we need to jump.
Yeah, we pretty much have to.
Oh, I need to jump.
We're going to jump.
I need a ladder and a trampoline.
Yeah, that's it. We'll start wrapping it up here. Anything else you want to say, Alex?
Speech.
When's the wedding?
Yeah, but by the way, she's like also short, and she always says that her neck hurts because she always has to do it like that.
I used to
to
date
look at
tall
me.
dudes. I used to date tall dudes. My neck hurt.
Yeah, that's
Grateful that I was given a chance to experience it all, and that the opportunities that it gave me, like leaving college, like going to live in Kaliningrad and traveling, and it was a great experience that I'm endlessly grateful for. And grateful that I've met all of you guys.
yeah.
Hey.
And
Alright,
also, don't forget to tell us if you're single whenever we meet, because if we party, we have to give you your slut face.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We already talked about it.
Yeah, we
have
got it.
to-
I know.
You haven't fully lived unless you've had a
Slut
phase.
phase.
How old are you now? Like 21?
So-
Yeah, that's about the same age.
So I'm gonna wrap it up here. So that is it, everyone. I appreciate you guys listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Spotify or wherever. If you guys liked it, make sure you hit like, subscribe, do all the things. Support everyone. Support everyone here. Max with the photography, Bernie with her judo, Max with his, I mean, it's not Max, Alex with his crypto and abstract art, and Camilo with his thirst traps.
No.
And Camilo with his
Photography.
with his photography. Make sure to follow. All the links are going to be in the description. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Vision Paradox After Hours. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.